close. We've done a lot of good work to rebuild this economy and especially to move it to the innovation economy of tomorrow. The life sciences and biotech, clean and alternative energy, IT, healthcare, education. But we still have a lot of people out of work who need opportunities in that new economy. 97.5% of our residents have health insurance today. There's not another state that can touch us. Not another one. Again, not by accident, but it's still too expensive, especially for small businesses and for working families. And you know, we did a lot of good work together in 2006 and in the president's campaign in 2008 to bring new voices and new faces into the electoral and political and civic life. But there's still a lot of people who feel on the outside looking in, as if the service we talk about in government is not public service, but self-service. We need to finish what we started. We need to finish what we started. So I'm here to ask for your help. I want to be very plain about it. I need your help. Not for me, but for our cause. And I'm asking for your help in 3 very specific ways. 1, be informed. Be informed. I have found that one of the hardest challenges is being heard over the din of hate radio and all the people who stand on the sidelines and root for failure. Some of them running for governor right now. People whose idea of their own political success depends on the Commonwealth slipping backwards. You might not know that we've had the most productive legislative sessions in 30 years. Be informed. There are some fact sheets here. There's information up on the website. Know what we have done on your behalf and where we're going. And with that information, you can help with the second thing I ask you to do, which is make it personal. Talk to somebody. Talk to your friends, your neighbors, your coworkers. Talk to your choir members. Talk to somebody. And please talk to somebody who doesn't already agree with us. Engage. See, we have to model a kind of politics that says we don't have to agree on everything before we can work together on anything. Engage. Make it personal. And the third thing I want to ask you to do is to believe in our values. I don't know how many of you here are Democrats. I'm a Democrat. I like Democrats. Well. And I want to be clear, I'm asking for your vote whether you're Democrat, Republican, Independent, or whatever. But I've noticed that the first ones to believe the right-wing talking points are Democrats. I'll let that soak in for just a minute. Let me tell you what I mean. One senator wins, and we've been acting like Chicken Little all over America. Now, either we believe our values or we don't. Values don't depend on changes in the political climate. Values are timeless. Our values tell us that government has a role to play, not in solving every problem in everybody's life, but in helping people help ourselves. Our values tell us that generational responsibility matters. Generational responsibility. An ancient idea that says that each of us in our time is supposed to do all we can to leave it better for people who come behind. Generational responsibility. And I'm saying if those are your values and you believe in those values, act like it. Because nothing persuades like conviction. Nothing. I am not motivated by ambition for higher or other office. I want to make that clear. I have not cut and run like a lot of my predecessors because it got hard or complicated. I'm not motivated by entitlement. I don't feel entitled to this job. I welcome the challengers. And by the way, who wouldn't want to serve after us? We've done a lot of the heavy lifting already. I am certainly not motivated by powerful interests who are saying, hurry up and get in there so you can look after us. I have shown you, I think, that I am willing to step up and face up to hard issues if they are the right ones, whether there is a powerful interest on the other side or not. What motivates me is gratitude. Gratitude. And it has everything to do with coming here in 1970 when I was 14 years old from welfare on the south side of Chicago. And from that moment, it's been Massachusetts people and schools and jobs and opportunities that have given me blessings I could not have imagined on the south side of Chicago. As the bishop would say, is there anybody in here? Is there anybody who understands what I'm talking about? I'm grateful. I'm grateful. And all I'm trying to do in this job is give back the same better chance I got. A better school, a better job, a better future, a better government. And I'm persuaded that if we pull together, if we inform ourselves, if we make it personal and we believe, then we will win and deserve to win, and then we can finish what we started. Thank you all for coming out tonight. Let's have some conversation.
If Brother Thomas had hit E flat, I think we might have gone on. Erica, come on. This is Erica Swan. She's going to come help ask the questions that you all have written, and she's going to ask the first question to the governor.
Is this what I should use? Yes. Yep.
How will the state benefit from a casino in Massachusetts?
Now, let me just ask a process question. Are those who ask the question comfortable identifying yourself? Because I'd much prefer to talk to somebody.
The governor, there's a whole stack of casino questions, so you may want to deal with it.
So you don't want? All right, fine. All right, I am in church, that's true. All right, let me ask you, how many people think expanded gaming in the Commonwealth is a good idea? How many think it's a bad idea? How many think it depends on the form? It depends on the form. Okay. What's that? Well, Rep. Swan says, how many know we have gaming in the Commonwealth right now? I did say expanded gaming. I said expanded gaming. Let me say respectfully, because we are in a house of God, that my support for expanded gaming does not address the moral question. I want to acknowledge that. Because for some, this is a moral question. That's not where I start. I want to respect that. I just want to acknowledge it. My view is that if we go down this path, there's a right way and a wrong way to do it. And the right way to do it is a way that gets us the maximum number of jobs at the highest possible salary and benefits, because we need the jobs. And for that reason, I have supported a limited number of so-called destination-style resort casinos. Why? Because it's not just gaming. It's recreation and dining and shopping and the hotels and the whole, entertainment and the rest of it. And all the studies I've been able to look at show we get more jobs at higher wages and benefits in that setting than we do in the so-called racinos, which is the slots at the tracks idea. So, and by the way, anybody who tells you that there is not a human cost that goes with this is not being honest with you. There is a human cost. There is no, and I want to be candid about that as well. Now, the fact is that Massachusetts residents spend almost $1.5 billion in the Connecticut casinos today, just Connecticut, and bring all those issues home. So we are dealing with those issues today without the jobs and the revenue. So the debate going on right now in the legislature is around what form expanded gaming will take. That's where I am. We have a little bit of a difference on the slots at the tracks with the House right now, a respectful difference. The Senate gets their turn now. I think they take it up in June. So the debate is continuing, and I would tell you all, get engaged. Whether if it's I think a couple of you raised your hand and just said it's a bad idea no matter what. You need to let your reps and senators know. You can let me know, too, in the show of hands that I saw you. I saw you.
Governor, this question goes like this. Charles Baker was endorsed by the Republican Party to run for governor against you. He promises to turn around the state by cutting taxes. his promise